Hi friends, Jai Shri Krishna. Today we're going to talk about, first of all, welcome to my kitchen. And today we're going to talk about how to make Ayurvedic Kada. Okay, so me and my family drink Kada every day. So pretty much the ingredients for the Kada is that I use is amla powder. Then I use Brahmi powder. Brahmi powder. Then I use ashwagandha powder. Then I use trifla powder. These are all herbal powders. These give you no side effects, but it supports your immune system. It gets rid of your toxics, extra fat. It even helps you with your hair, skin glow, and many more. It even helps you getting rid of cancer. It helps digest your food. I can just go on and on. I have another video of where I'm just talking about the benefits of this powder. Then tulsi powder. Any neem brand is good for these powders. Neem powder. Okay. Again, it's neem powder, amla powder, Brahmi powder, ashwagandha powder, trifla powder, neem, tulsi powder. Then I do use Karela powder. With Karela powder, you have several options. They come in this Swad brand, or you can use Herbal Hills as well. Either one of them is fine. I have given specific how many spoons you need in order to make your Kada powder. So I'm going to remove the duplicate powders so that it's not on our way when we are making the Kada powder jar. I'm going to make a big jar of mixing these powder, and usually I keep that powder handy, and then I use the spoon. I take the spoon from this Kada mix onto the boiled water, and we drink the Kada every day. My kids drink it, my husband drinks it, I drink it, we all drink it. And then we're going to take some cumin powder, and then we have arjun powder. That's part of the ingredients. Arjun powder is very good for your heart, for a healthy heart. I'm going to remove the double duplicates that I have. And then giloy. Giloy is one of my very favorite powders or ingredient. Giloy helps you, it's kind of plant, these are all plant-based powders. Giloy helps you with your immune system. It gets rid of if you have jaundice, if you have typhoid, if you have pneumonia, all of those cells works with this as antivirus on those. This helps develop your immune system stronger. It even helps with your cold and cough when you're in the winter season. So all of these are just more than unlisted benefits. And then I also, this time I have added Kala Jamun powder. So the Jamun powder is Jamun is kind of fruits that occurs in India. It's kind of black food with it's a black fruit with the seed in it. But it's so yummy. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. But if you have diabetes, this powder is the best. So we don't have any diabetes in the house, but we do like to add something like that because I like the taste and the flavor of it. So I do add that little bit, a few spoons of that. And then one of my very favorite is the turmeric powder. You can use the Kirkland name brand, or you can get it from Indian store too. But be careful with the Indian store turmeric powder, because many times they have expirations and they still have it out there. So you want to be careful where you get your products from. Just read before you get it. And then a black pepper. So we're also going to add some black pepper because it has lots of good healthy ingredients in it. So we're gonna go ahead and make some Kada powder. And most of these are just, I just opened them. They were all on, they were all packed. So I just kind of opened it. I just kind of unpacked them, and we're gonna mix them in to this big bowl. Okay, and I also have a ginger powder. Ginger works well with everything. Ginger is a very good for your throat, for your lungs, and your entire uh, viral system, entire immune system. Okay, a lot of these are, I have listed unlimited benefits for these powders. So many of them I'm gonna discuss it in my other video, which you can watch as well. But today, for now, we're just gonna make Kada powder, and we're just gonna make actual Kada. Okay. I also have some methi powder, fenugreek. These fenugreek, you can also have fenugreek seeds, which is methi. You can just put it in a water or soak it in a water day before and eat it in the morning time. That's fine too. Methi has a lot of good benefits in them. So this is methi powder. You can get it from any Indian store. Again, just read your labels and see what you're getting. And then the Gantoda powder. I got this from the Indian store. Gantoda is peppermint, pepramul or peppermint. It works very good with your throat and the lungs. So I kind of always have been drinking Gantoda powder as part of the ingredients to my Kada. So anyways, here's we're going to make, I'm going to start mixing some of these up. And as I mix, there'll be probably a debris coming out because the powder has very light weight. So the debris comes out. So you might want to just be careful what you're wearing and probably stay away a little bit, just keep that little bit distance. I'm gonna put, okay, so according to my recipe for the Kada is, I'm gonna put my recipe that I have on my other video. Okay, so 7 to 8 spoons of ginger powder. Okay, so I'm gonna add ginger powder into my Kada. 7 to 8 spoons of that. Okay. 2, 3. This kind of spoon is good. That's a good lengthy, good size of Kada powder ingredients to be mixed with. Okay, you want to take that about 7 to 8 of those. I usually like Kirkland name brand, but I got this from other American stores. But any ground ginger is really good. Okay, and then the next one we have is the methi powder. You're gonna open up that methi powder and I'm gonna put that in. Okay, about 8 spoons. Okay, we're gonna put 8 spoons on it. Okay, that goes the methi powder. Okay, and then the next one is ajmai powder. This is an option. If you like to use, if you use a lot of ajma powder in your day-to-day sabji or dal, or if you're putting ajma on a lot of other things, then you don't need to put it on this. Ajmain is good. Ajmai seeds are very good. Jeera seeds, same thing. I've added just for the sake of it, but it's an optional choice. Then the giloy powder, one of my favorite giloy powders. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna add giloy. So giloy is about 6 to 7 spoons, 7 to 8 spoons. It's about 7 spoons is good enough. Yeah, I kind of put 7 to 8 spoons on them. All right, then I have next one is Kerala powder. So I'm gonna put Kerala powder, and I have Kerala powder. I'm gonna put about put that about 7 to 8 spoons. Kerala helps you with your cancer. So we don't have any so far. God, with the God's grace, we don't have any issues. But these are all just so that you are always well and healthy. You want to drink the Kada powder every day. All right, and then the next one I have is from Kerala, and then we have Amla. Where's my Amla? Okay, that's my Amla, and I'm gonna use that about 6 to 7 spoons as well. So these herbal heals is one of my favorite ones, and I also want to show you the Vedic name brand. Vedic is one of the very good name brands. So Vedic, Swad, or Herbal Hills are all three very good name brands for these some of these powders. So I'm going to add a little amla in it. So amla is 7 to 8 spoons. Okay. And then the next I have in the list is peppermint, which is the Gantora powder. This is the peppermint. We're going to put about 7, it says 6 to 7 spoons of peppermint. Okay. As you can see, the debris is coming out from it. All right, that's our peppermint. And then the next one is the black pepper. 5 to 6 spoons of black pepper. This helps really with your lungs, with the throat, and cold and cough. So 5 to 6 of those. Next we have next one is Brahmi powder. Brahmi, it means same as it names. Brahmi. Brahm means the brain. It really works making your brain powerful. It calms your thoughts down. Like I said in one of my yoga's video, Brahmi works very well with your brain. It's also plant-based powder, so none of these are really harmful to anything. But I'm gonna put Brahmi powder. Let me see what the quantity, how much did I have for my recipe. So Brahmi powder is about 6 to 7 spoons of Brahmi powder. All right, so I'm gonna put some. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 spoons of Brahmi powder. As you can see, some of the debris comes out because these powders are very light-weighted. All right, and then the next one I have in the list is tulsi powder. So tulsi, you can use the swat tulsi as well. It's very good. Or you can use, if they have in Herbal Hills. I didn't find any, but you should be able to find it in Herbal Hills as well. Or Vedic is good too. So we're going to put about tulsi powder 7 to 8 spoons. Tulsi, as you know, it's always good, very helpful for anything. It's good for all. So about 7 to 8 spoons of tulsi powder. And then the next one I have is trifla powder. This one I have it, 2 of them. Some of them I brought duplicates of it, so that okay, so we're gonna put trifla powder. Trifla powder is about 6 to 7, it says. Okay. Okay, I put like 6 spoons of that. And then the next one I have is neem powder. I'm going to put some neem powder. About 5 to 6 spoons of neem powder. Okay. And then the next one I have is Arjun powder. So Arjun powder is about 7 spoons. That's good. Arjun powder is very good for your heart. So I kind of like to put it in my ingredients for the kada as well. Usually people don't use it that often, but I use it for my kada powder, and I like to put it at least 7 to 8 spoons. Okay, and then the next one we have is haldi powder. So it's about 4 to 5 haldi powders, 4 to 5 spoons of haldi powder. Haldi is one of my favorite. I use it even for my face pack. Even the neem, you can use it for your face pack as well. Neem, haldi, and you can also use. Well, I have a different YouTube video on that, on the types of powders you should be using. The cucumber powder, the rose powder, those are very good for your face pack, for your face to glow. So we're gonna put about how much I said, 4 to 5 haldi powder. Okay. Again, haldi is very good for your immune system or any kind of diseases you may have. It helps you strengthen those or fight against those bacterias and toxics. Every time when I have cold or something, or my kids have cold, we give warm water, hot water, and I put a spoon of haldi in it, and it just feels really nice on your throat and your lungs. It kind of calms your lungs down. All right, from coughing. So it kind of controls your cough. All right, so haldi is always good, and I don't think I have these are new items that I'm gonna add, that I said I'm gonna add away from my recipe. So I'm gonna add ashwagandha and I'm gonna add kala jambon into my recipe. So I'm gonna add about 4 or 5 spoons of kala jambon. Okay. All right, and then the next next one is ashwagandha powder, which I didn't list it on my recipe, which I need to add that into my recipe. This ashwagandha powder is one of the very good powders. So about 7 to 8 spoons of that. Now these powders are not supposed to be tasty, okay? They're Kada powder. So I don't expect that to be so yummy. But you do need to add, in order to like the Kada, flavor of the Kada, you can add, what I do usually is add lemon and ginger at the end. I mean, honey at the end, lemon and honey. So it kind of makes the taste little flavors. So then you know you want to drink it as normal routine. But yeah, again, if these are not supposed to be delicious and or tasty powders. Okay, they're supposed to be good for your health and well-being. Okay. And then let's see what else I have. So I kind of passed it to a lot of this recipe on my WhatsApp message group that people asked for. There was this Kada isn't very much demanding. The recipe of this Kada is very much demanding, so I kind of send it out to a lot of my groups on WhatsApp, and I do have it also on YouTube. So what I have next is the once you add all of these in there, once you add all of these powders in there into the, I'm just putting a little cumin powder in it that I didn't put, but anyways, once you put these in there, this powder looks like this form. So it's just a powder, okay? This is a normal powder. And then I'm gonna mix that well, and then I'm gonna put it into this jar that will last forever, or at least it should last at least 6 to 8 months, or maybe a year, depending upon how much or the quantity I use. I usually, like I said, I usually use this much quantity for my Kada, but I'm gonna put that in, and I'm gonna start actually taking, before I do that, I'm gonna start actually making a Kada so I can show you. So I kind of took the pan of water, and we're gonna boil that. Okay, I'm gonna boil that water onto the stove, and we're gonna put 1 spoon of our Kada powder into this. Okay, about a spoon is good. 1 spoon is good. And then we're gonna mix it well with the water. Yeah, I have to make the Kada for my kids anyways today, so this is for the day. And then once I'm done with that, once it starts boiling, then I'm gonna put my lemon and honey in it. So stay tuned until it starts boiling. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fill this up with the kada that I made. With many, with these ingredients, it's always helpful for the day to day. You don't have to take any. You will eventually, if you're drinking kada every day, then you should be able to eventually um, get rid of your chemical medicines, and it should solve a lot of your issues, internal issues. It also helps your joining pain, arthritis, anything you have, you name it, and this kada powder recipe has it. I kind of did a lot of research on these powders, so I know it for sure that these don't have any side effects, unless you're taking 1500 grams or above that quantity. But it shouldn't have any problems. If you're taking too much at a time, of course, anything if you take too much on one time, it's not good. So, less than 1500 gram is all good. You only need a spoon or two, or if you're using in another form, that's fine too. But if you're using kada, you only need it for 1 spoon of this mixture of all the kadas. It's pretty good. And it's a kind of slow process because it doesn't help right away. I know you might not see it right away because these are all Ayurvedic and herbal stuff. So you might not see it right away, but the effects, positive effects, you might not see it right away. But they're very good. Eventually, they should all of these should help you live better and healthy life without any issues or without visiting a lot of doctors a lot of times. So you wanna stay healthy and live better life. So kada is one of the stuff that I really like to have in my life. So I kind of did a lot of research, and I did a lot of research on these powders. So I know for sure that they're very good for your body. I'm going to squeeze a lemon. Depending upon your taste, you can do half lemon or you can do the entire lemon. That's fine too. I like, me and my kids, we all like little sour taste, so I like to squeeze entire lemon because the powders are already so kadwa, okay? These powders are kadwa, okay? They're not supposed to be sweet, they're supposed to be healthy. They're not supposed to be tasty, but they're supposed to be healthy. They're supposed to help you with your immune system. We have been drinking this kada almost 15 years now. At least me and my parents and my daddy, my grandparents, we have been drinking at least for 15 years. My husband has been drinking this as well, and my kids now like it, so they enjoy it as well. All right, I'm squeezing the entire lemon. And then the next one I'm going to do is the honey. This is my favorite, sahaj. Sahaj is very good for your health as well. So once, let me just turn this off as this is already boiling. So all the powders are mixed nicely with the water, and I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna put some honey in it. You want to make sure you turn off the stove, and then you can put as much as according to your taste. There is no salt, no sugar. You can add honey in it to make the kada taste better, or Actually, honey is very good for your throat, for your cold, cough, and even for your body. So I like to add honey on my kada. You can use it according to your taste. And now we're gonna put those into this kind of jar. I usually use this size for the kada. So I'm gonna pour that into the glass. Okay, and that's it. As you have, we normally make 4 of these for the family members, and we drink this every day. I hope this recipe and this video really helps you. Stay tuned for the next one and keep watching the videos, Ayurvedic videos that I post on, so that you can get a lot of benefits of it. Also, a good luck in making the kada powder. If you need any help, any assistance, you can always contact me. Thank you for watching the video.